Hi everyone, this is Balaram Tota. I am from Deutsche Bank carry location. Today I'm gonna present on Google Cloud Computing. In this presentation, I'll go through a specific agenda. Um, the agenda is initially I'll go through Deutsche Bank carry location, some information about the Deutsche Bank, and I'll explain about the Google Cloud Services overview. In that one, we'll go through service models and the core Google services offerings and Google data and machine learning services. I'll touch base about the Google Cloud certification overview. In the end, I'll explain about the carry graduate and the internship programs. Let's go through the Deutsche Bank carry information. Deutsche Bank is a multinational company, headquarters based in Germany, and it has retail banking and the investment banking domains. We have investment banking branch in the New York. Um, the particular location in Cary, Deutsche Bank Cary location, it is the tech center, like a tech center which supports the investment banking applications in the New York and the globally. So Cary Tech Center opened in 2019, it's 2009. It's a 10, almost like a 10 years old. It is in a research triangle Park region of the North Carolina. We have a headcount about 650 total. In this location, we are supporting 285 applications across different domains in the Deutsche Bank. And we do releases like monthly and weekly as well. They are like 1300 plus releases annually last year. 96% of the teams using the agile delivery frameworks in their delivery, and 75% of the staff in this particular location are code committers. Like when I say code committers, they have a real hands-on experience. When it comes to the people in the carry location, Deutsche Bank carry location, are engineering core capability are like 87%. They are from STEM groups in the engineering. Demographically diverse workforce with the varied technical skill set in the you can find all kind of roles in the IT company, like a Java developer, .NET, project managers, agile coaches, and so on. So we have a active employment resource groups and corporate social responsibility efforts in the local community. We do offer like a in-house tech academy. It gives the training to the Deutsche Bank people on the different technologies. We have a active engagement with the universities, and we do take 60 plus grads and the interns annually. Annually. Sorry, one second. 60 plus grads and interns annually. Innovation wise, we have a dev lab setup along with the Deutsche Bank network. This dev lab is the outside the Deutsche Bank network. It provides the sandbox function facility and the machine learning cluster. The sandbox, we can play around with the applications. There are no restrictions or the firewalls or the security. We do offer design reviews and tech talks, supporting knowledge and the best practices sharing, partnership with the universities for the senior project design. Deutsche Bank Carry participates in the hackathon. This particular Deutsche Bank Carry location won the 2019 US-wise hackathon competition and 2019 global Dabble competition. We host local tech meetups like a Triangle Java user group and the QA and testing group. As part of corporate social responsibility, um, we supported the veterans, helping them to develop the mobile application on one group called Veterans on Wall Street. We have a partnership with the Google Cloud Platform. We are Deutsche Bank is transforming from the traditional IT operating system into the Google Cloud Platform. Deutsche Bank has different domains, and we have a different domains presence in the Deutsche Bank carry location. One is like a investment banking technology, 85% of it. Corporate functions, 23% of it. Corporate technology, 20%, 1% of it. Capital release unit, 13% of it. Cloud platform technology, 8%. End user technology, 4%. CISO 2%, others is 1%. This is the brief introduction about the Deutsche Bank carry location. Google Cloud Platform, it's divided into the three things: global, region, and zones. Let's imagine global as a world map, a region as a continent, zones as a different states in a country. For example, US has a three regions, and these three regions has a different zones. Now, in this particular slide, if you see the blue dots, current region with the three zones, they are spread across the globe. All these zones are connected and available 24/7, and they have a future regions with the three zones which are represented with the white color. So these are already set up in place. If some, let's say for example, some company wants to start their global operations, they can come to Google Cloud Platform. They can buy a service. They can choose like where they wanted to operate. They can take one region in the North America. They can take another region in the London area, so that they can establish their applications and everything. This is about the Google platform regions availability and how they are organized. As I mentioned, imagine globe as a world map, and it will have a regions. Regions has a zones. Region is something like a data center. In a real data center scenario, where data center will have a physical hardware, servers and storage, network and everything. Google Cloud Service model, basically it provides infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. In the first stack, if you see the traditional, from the bottom to up, there is something called network. Second thing called storage, services, virtualization, OS, middleware, runtime, data, and applications. In a traditional organization, we have to manage all these things. We have to take care of networking, storage, servers, and the runtime environment, and we have to maintain the applications. It involves a lot of operational costs. So if you come to Google Cloud Platform, it offers the infrastructure, platform, and software as a service, where we can scale up our services and scale down our services. If you look at the infrastructure as a service, and if you look at the diagram, we can manage what kind of a OS, middleware, runtime, and data, and what kind of applications we are running here. So the networking, storage, servers are managed by the Google, and we can scale up and scale down these things anytime. If you come to platform as a service, we don't need to worry about the runtime and the middleware. We always worry about just our application and the data. When it comes to software as a service, everything is ready and available. We can use it. This is something like a Google Business Gmail, like not a regular Gmail version. This is like a Google Business version. they are offering it to the users. And the second thing is Google Cloud Core Services divided into the computing engine and the Kubernetes engine, app engine, cloud functions, and the managed services. We'll talk more about in the next slide. Cloud platform, data and analytics. Google platform offers services for getting value from the data. It can be divided into four things: compute, storage, big data, and the machine learning. Compute has the compute engine, Kubernetes engine, app engine, cloud functions. Storage has the Bigtable, cloud storage, cloud SQL, cloud spanner, cloud data storage. Big data has BigQuery, publish and subscribe thing, data flow, data proc, then data lab. And the second thing is machine learning. It's like a natural language API, translate API, speech API, machine learning, and the vision API. Compute platform offers both fully managed platform and flexible virtual machines, allowing you to choose a system that meets your needs. Use app engine platform as a service when you just want to focus on your code, not to worry about patching or the maintenance. Or get access to the raw virtual machines with compute engine and have a flexibility to build anything you need. In the storage, second thing, Google Cloud Platform provides a range of storage services that allow you to maintain easy and quick access to your data. With the Cloud SQL and data storage, you get MySQL, schema-less NoSQL databases, while cloud storage provides flexible object storage with global edge caching. The second thing, like app services, these app services is part of big data and the machine learning. Google API and services to quickly enable wide range of functionalities for your application. You don't need to build these from the scratch. Just take advantage of easy integration within the cloud platform. Hi, let's talk about the Google certification. Google offers different certifications. One is associate and the second one is called professional. Associate recommended for 6+ months of building experience of the Google cloud. It's called cloud engineer. It will cost around like $125. And the Google professional, it is a recommended experience is 3+ years industry experience, including 1 year experience on the Google Cloud. This Google Professional has different offerings like a cloud architect and a cloud developer, a data engineer, a cloud network engineer, security engineer, DevOps engineer, collaboration, and the machine learning. These also cost like $120, $130. And these certificates are valid for 2 years. And you can take a recertification after 2 years with the updated concepts and a new logics to the cloud platform. They revalidate the certificate. Hi, let's talk about the graduate and internship programs in the CARI location. There are two things. One is summer intern eligibility and the full-time eligibility. Let's talk about the summer intern eligibility. Graduating between December 2021 and May 2022. That is the eligibility criteria, and 3.5 preferred GPA, not a requirement. STEM is a major requirement. We must have a coding experience. Currently on bachelor level program in a relevant major. Have limited total of post-graduation relevant work experience, no more than 12 months. The analyst program is something like this. Program offering is a 10-week rotational program, which begins with 1 week of classroom training. Successful interns receive generalist offer for analyst training program. Program start date is June 2021. eligibility criteria: undergraduate with expected graduate date of December 2021 or May 2022. Interview process: per day format with successful graduates are receiving the intern offer. The full-time eligibility: graduating between December 2020 and the June 2021, 3.5 preferred GPA. STEM major is a requirement, must have a coding experience. Currently on a bachelor program or master level program in a relevant major. Have a limited total amount of post-graduation relevant work experience, no more than 12 months. Analyst graduate program, program offering 2 6 months rotational program that begins with the global induction training. Permanent placement is determined by business and grad performance after the rotational program concludes. Program start date July 2021. Eligibility criteria: undergraduate. Graduation date before program start date. Interview process like a super day format with successful candidates receiving the generalist offer. These are the two programs we offer at the Deutsche Bank Cary location. And the next slide is the link which provides the links to apply for the intern program job posting and the graduate program job posting. I can provide these links to the Wake Forest University management. You can reach out us about the DB engagement questions on balaram.thot@db.com. And if you have any questions related to Cary grad or internship program, you can always reach out to Kelly Davis. I have provided the email IDs in the slide. I'll share the slides with the Wake Forest University management. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye.